Northern Static Series.
Northern Static Series
On CFUR 88.7 FM.
Thank you for joining us for the Northern Static Series here on CFUR. We're broadcasting from the traditional unceded territory of the Lheidli First Nation. You can find us online anytime at cfur.ca. This project is made possible by the Community Radio Fund of Canada. My name is Genevieve, and I will be your host today. Today, we are joined by local musician and recording artist most known for his high-energy shows with his indie rock band, The Verdants, but is more recently making a name for himself with his solo project, KJ. Kristian Janzen, welcome to the Northern Static Series.
Thank you for having me. It's very, very cool in here.
Yeah, I'm so happy that you were taking the time to be here with us today. Yeah, we've been talking about this for a while, so I'm glad it's worked out. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm glad to be back in Prince George for sure.
Right on.
Yeah. Snow.
Yeah, there's snow currently. When this comes out, hopefully there will be no snow in June. Let's go back to the beginning. What first sparked your passion for music?
Let's see. So I was in grade 7 band for like trumpet and stuff.
Okay.
I hated it. I hated it so much. And I don't know why, because like I've always liked music. Like my dad was in a band in the 90s, so we always had a drum kit no matter what. So I'd always hit the drums once in a while, but I got into the band and I just hated trumpet. So I kind of just like left it alone for a bit. And then I didn't play any instruments till probably grade 10. And for some reason I had this like itching to like play ukulele.
Okay.
And I don't know why, but I spent like that whole 6 months in grade 10 just learning the ukulele, trying to get as best as I can, buying a whole bunch of them. And then...
Buying a whole bunch of ukuleles?
Yeah, I don't know. I just went through a frenzy with ukuleles.
Yeah.
And then that Christmas, my dad's like, all right, enough of this ukulele business, and bought me my first electric guitar. And then since then, it was just like instant. Like I couldn't get enough of it. COVID happened, so I was stuck in my room just learning guitar consistently. Yeah. I had my first heartbreak, so that really, really introduced me into like writing my own songs and like finding another type of music that I didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
So like all that alternative under like not mainstream stuff.
Totally.
But just it really let me experience my emotions and help navigate them for sure, especially as like a teenager.
Totally.
So,
I completely resonate with that.
Yeah.
Who were some of those first artists that were kind of like piquing that interest in the alternative realm?
Definitely Lord Huron.
Cool.
Yeah. He was a big one. I remember just like shuffling through my music at like 12 a.m. And then Ends of the Earth came on, one of his tunes, and I was like blown away. I was just like, wow, this is like one of the best songs I've ever heard. And then Bon Iver, love his music so much. That whole album, Emma Forever Ago. And then I grew into like Current Joys, Surf Curse, like Alex G, so all the very like underground rawish sound stuff. I just really like the emotion over the actual product of the music, if that makes sense.
Totally.
Like it can sound really bad, but if it has like that feeling, then it's worth it.
Mm-hmm. I love that. Yeah, Emma Forever Ago is literally the album that got me into music as well.
Yeah, such a good album.
It changed my life.
Right?
Yeah. It lived inside my Grand Am for as long as I had that car.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So your dad played drums and played in a band as well. So is anyone else in your family musical, or would you say that that's kind of the...
I think that's it. I think it's me, Dad, and then my uncle, so my dad's brother, his kids, my cousins, they make music. So JJ, my one cousin, he's makes his own music, does the same thing kind of I do.
Oh, cool.
And then my other cousin, Brady, just plays guitar once in a while.
Right on.
But yeah.
That's awesome. Currently, like, how would you describe your music style to folks that haven't heard you perform before?
So my older stuff is very kind of, older as in like 2023, is like indie folk, but like lo-fi kind of stuff. But my more recent is more like indie pop alternative
Yeah.
sometimes folky. I don't know. I feel like I'm hitting a new branch right now with like songwriting. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of seeing where it goes. But definitely like indie pop, I usually go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So I was doing like my typical research before this episode. I was doing as deep as a dive as I could into you and checking out all of your various projects. And I came across your album a while ago, actually, when you released it. We play it here at CFUR.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Tapes and Trials of a Boy from Nowhere,
Yeah.
which came out just recently in 2025 in the summer under the name KJ.
Yes.
Yeah, how was the response for this release?
It was pretty good. Everyone around me really enjoyed it. My friend Gabe bought the physical version, so I
Yeah,
could sign
because
it.
you made records, right?
Yeah. No, it was pretty good. Like I didn't hype it up or anything. It was one of those things where it's like I spent so long making it, I was kind of over making it. So I was just like, I'm just gonna release it and have it do that. So it wasn't bad. It was just like it was more releasing it for me than anything.
How was the process of like actually getting the records done and everything? How do you find it?
It wasn't bad at all. Like for the physical actual, I just used a website that you can just order from.
Okay.
So like I didn't actually get a full thing of records. I wish I did.
Oh, okay.
But if I do play shows, then I would actually buy records. But no, it's
Yeah.
like Elastic Stage they're called. So you just put your work on there and people can just order it.
I wish I would have known about that before I made all my records. I could side a house.
Yeah. But I mean, like it's okay. You don't get as much, like you get like a tiny cut of what you're actually getting.
Totally.
So.
Yeah, I didn't realize that you'd been releasing music prior to that project.
Yeah.
And I went back and I found a few other gems and solos under your name, KJ, dating back to 2023.
Yes.
Yeah, such as Noise in the Room. I really liked the song Room.
Oh, thank you.
In that EP. Yeah, it's really good.
Thank you.
It's awesome. And then the most recent project of yours I came across was Death by Bees.
Yes.
So what was your idea when you decided to make a new name change for that project?
For that one, I moved to Kelowna. So I was just like,
Yeah.
let's just change it up a little bit. And then I like Death by Bees because I'm allergic to bees and wasps.
Okay.
So I thought it'd just be like a fun little
Yeah.
thing. Originally, I just wanted it to be something I can post music without people knowing it's me, like even people around me, like just build it up for what it is and not people, I don't know. I just wanted to be anonymous for that one.
Yeah.
But I just realized.
Sorry.
It's all good. I ended up changing it because I just realized that the music I was making for that is just Kristian Janzen's music. It's my music. So it's like once I get to a point where I'm making another genre or like something that feels not like me, then I can go ahead and make a new name for sure.
Totally. Yeah, I think it's really freeing to have different projects.
For sure.
Too. You can have like, just different genres and I like that anonymity as well.
Yeah.
If you're, quiet about it.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So all of these projects that you have out there in the world, are these all self-produced and recorded?
Yes. They're all self-produced. I recorded them all in my room. But Tapes and Trials, my last album, was mastered by Connor Pritchard.
Okay, cool. So you had a little bit of help with that.
Yeah, for sure. And he was very nice about it. He's like, man, just send me the record. I'll master it for you. So I was like, okay, sweet.
Wow.
Yeah. No, he was awesome about it.
That's really cool.
But everything else has been recorded in my bedroom, mastered, mixed in my bedroom, everything. So
Cool.
Yeah.
How did you learn these skills?
Honestly, what grade was it? So it was grade 11. I was getting really into music. And again, heartbreak. So I was writing songs and I was just recording on like whatever free DAWs there was.
Yeah.
Posting them on YouTube, Summer was over. I had no more time because it's grade 12, high school. You don't have time for anything, right? And then didn't really get anything around like recording for that in grade 12 until like 3 months after grade 12. I got Ableton.
Okay.
And a PC for my birthday. And I just learned everything I could on Ableton just slowly over time. I think I finished my first song like winter of 2023. And I was so happy with it because like it was the first time I was ever able to just finish something. But it was just, I kept trying out the DAW, trying out what this does, what this does, what this does, what this does. Like it's just trial and error.
Yeah. What microphones were you using?
I was using a cheap microphone off of Amazon, just a USB mic.
Yeah.
And then I switched from the USB mic to another cheap microphone, but like an XLR.
Yeah.
I was using that for a long time, actually. I think I was using that till like 2024.
Wow.
And then my coworker, Fred, at the time, he gave me a AT 2020, and I've just been using that since.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty remarkable, like what you can do on your
Right.
own at home if you have the passion for it and the drive. Yeah. What advice would you lend to other people that are wanting to start doing that,
For
start
sure.
recording at home?
So a lot of my people I go to school with always ask me that. I think the best thing to do is, yes, there's the type of music you want to make, and there's artists that you love their music, but you got to remember you are not that artist. You are you. So go in with it being inspired, but just because it doesn't sound like a certain artist doesn't mean it's not good. Like
Yeah.
you are your inspiration. Like you got to be okay with what comes out of your mind and what you make.
Yeah.
And also just trial and error. You're going to be making hundreds of bad songs before you make a good song.
Yeah.
In your eyes, at least. So it's
Yeah.
just like, just keep going. You know, like it took me a long time. It took me like 2 years to be finally done with a song that I actually enjoyed that I wanted to release. So it's just, honestly, just trial and error. You just got to keep going.
Yeah. How about fun like plugins or pedals that you're using? Yeah.
Right now, I'm using a plugin called New Distort. So it's just this wonky distortion for guitar.
Okay.
But there's like 100 different presets, and they all do like crazy things. Like one's
Yeah.
called Alien Drums, so it makes your guitar sound like aliens
Wow.
drumming. I don't know, it's the weirdest thing. And then by Audio Hertz, I'm using this VHS plugin, so it makes your guitar sound wobbly and really old. But
Okay.
you can also use it for mastering, so you can just pop it on the track and it sounds like it's coming out of VHS.
Yeah.
So stuff like that.
What about like for your live sound for electric guitar? Like what are you, what's kind of like your go-to?
My go-to right now was for pedals wasn't anything crazy. It was a Westwood. It's like an overdrive pedal, a tuning pedal, and then a UA Audio reverb pedal. And then my guitar was a Fender Jaguar. And
Cool.
what was the amp? Roland Jazz Chorus.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Nice.
I love chorus. So
Yeah. Yeah. How have you always felt like would you call yourself a singer? Have you always felt like comfortable in that?
no.
Okay.
Not at all.
So that came like a little bit later after like songwriting?
I still don't think of myself as a singer. Even
Okay.
like when people ask me like, who's a vocalist here? I'll never put up my hand.
Right.
I look at my music as my voice is just an instrument in my songs.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel confident in calling myself a vocalist. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's something I do to create my music.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And like if it's needed, like with my other band, The Verdants, I was this main singer, but like that's only because like it just happened that way. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't like I'll be the singer. It was just like, okay, so who's gonna sing this? Who's
Yeah.
gonna kind of thing. Yeah.
You're like, okay, I guess that's me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. So you're currently going to school in Kelowna for recording. Can you tell us about this experience? Tell us about the program.
Yeah. It's very, very good. Very fun.
Yeah, what's it called?
OKC audio engineering course.
Okay.
So I go in every day, 9 to 3, sometimes 9 to 4. They have this huge studio connected to the actual classroom. But I mean, it has everything you ever needed. It's got like huge mixing boards. It's got like the 2 rooms. It's got extra rooms, all the gear, learning so much stuff. It's actually crazy because I use Ableton at home, and I was like going into this so confident, like, yeah, I know how to use Ableton. And then I learned all these like crazy things I didn't know, like the smallest shortcuts. And then like they allow you to rent the rooms, like the studio, the whole time you're there. So
Wow.
you could like on the weekends, even when school's off, you can go into the studio and just mess around.
Yeah.
So it's really fun.
So what program are they using?
So you can use any program you want on there.
Okay.
But they have taught us Ableton and Pro Tools.
Okay,
So
cool.
they kind of want you to be good at Pro Tools no matter what.
Yeah,
you
it's
use.
kind of seems like the standard.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. Even though
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Pro Tools, but
Yeah.
it's good to know for sure.
Totally.
Yeah.
Have you found it like quite transferable or?
Somewhat, I'd say Pro Tools is way better for getting like a final sound, like mastering and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that's just my personal opinion. I find that Ableton's just a lot easier for me.
Right.
Yeah, for how my brain works.
Yeah.
That's why I tell everyone like the DAW you use is just how your brain works. So just go
Find
see
the
what they're
one that
like.
works.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I learned on Pro Tools and Maybe that's a piece of advice I should use because I hated it.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to do this at all.
Right? I just can't. I can't stand Pro Tools, but I'll
Yeah.
use it. I'll use it because my professors taught me it. So it's just
Yeah. How many professors do you have? Like,
2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So kind of rotates between them.
Yeah. There's Corey and then there's Shy. So
Nice.
Shy does Wednesdays and Thursdays, and she teaches us like how to like sample, how to build like a hip hop track. Like she does a lot of like hip hop stuff. She owns her own studio
Oh,
down
cool.
there. So, and then Corey does a lot of the more like professional, like what you'd expect to do in a studio kind of thing.
Yeah.
But they bounce off each other really well. It's like switching every week. So
Yeah.
it's really fun.
That's awesome. So it's a year-long program. So
Yeah.
you'll be wrapped up when? Like
May, I think.
in May?
Yeah.
Nice. And what do you want to do after?
I do really want to have my own studio.
Cool.
I think that'd be really fun, especially for artists like me that may not be comfortable going in the studio, but like I just want to help artists. So like even if they want that lo-fi bedroom sound, I just want to be able to make that but in my studio for them. Just help them so they're not alone, especially because there's so much good artists out there that don't know how to record. It's just to be able to make that for them would be really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you see yourself working in someone else's studio?
Oh yeah,
too?
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. How about like working with different genres other than what you're comfortable
Oh
with
yeah,
right
no,
now?
100%. I love all
Yeah?
genres of music, so I would
Cool.
want to work with anything. The wacky stuff, the non-wacky stuff.
Yeah.
Like I love music, so
I love
just
it.
being able to like work with music in general is a blessing in itself. So
Yeah. Okay, so one of the acoustic songs that you're going to play for us today is called Concord.
yes.
Yeah, let's talk about that. I'm a real sucker for like an introspective acoustic song. I really like it. It's really nice.
Thank
and
you.
also I just love the simplicity of playing
Yeah.
with just one instrument.
Yeah.
Like I just don't think that should ever be underestimated in
For
any
sure.
way. I think
Yeah.
it's so powerful. Tell me about the song.
Yeah. Well, funny enough, it's about perspective. So yeah. So I was in Kelowna, and just feeling the effects of like meeting new people, not being around my people.
Yeah.
And just wanting to write songs. So I wrote that song. Usually how it happens is I'll write a song and then I'll figure out what the song means afterwards. I don't know. But
Yeah.
I figured that song's about, being with someone and assuming, like they did something and you assume that that why they did that action without actually getting the perspective of it. So just like letting your kind of anxiety take over instead of like just talking about it. So like kind of the song is just like in the perspective of someone who's knows this person did wrong or this person did bad, but at the end of the day, they don't realize that maybe this person did it for a reason. Maybe they had something happen to them or it was just out of context or it was bad. But yeah, it's just about perspective and how your anxiety can ruin your perspective sometimes. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Being away from home for the first time, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Moving to Kelowna.
for sure.
Yeah. How has that been for you?
It's actually luckily been really good because my girlfriend moved with me.
Oh, nice.
And then my best
Yeah.
friend Mason moved with me.
Okay.
And then my other
so
friend.
you have your pieces from
Yeah,
home.
I have. And then my girlfriend and my friend, but her best friend, Richie, moved with us.
Yeah.
So we have like a whole family in the house.
Oh,
It's
that's
nice.
really nice.
But it's 3 out of the 4 of us first time moving. So it's been an experience for sure. But
yeah.
no, it's been wonderful. I'm very thankful that they all decided to come just so I could go to school. So
Yeah. I was going to say, are they going to school or anything or just like working?
just working. My
Yeah.
friend Mason just recently got in a really bad motorcycle crash while we were down there.
Oh, no.
So he got hit by a car. So we were in the hospital he was in the hospital for a while. So
Wow.
we were navigating that for a while, but he's better. for
That's
sure.
good.
Yeah.
Holy, luckily. Wow. That's
Yeah,
really
no,
scary.
broken neck, broken back. Like it was bad.
Oh, no.
But he's in Prince George now. Just got off a plane today. So
Yeah.
he's alive. He's well.
Glad. Wow. How do you think your style has changed, like since your first release? Because listening to, sorry, not your first release, but your latest release that you just released in the summer, Concord feels like a bit of a separation
Yes.
from that. Yeah.
I've been getting really into like Bob Dylan and Bruce Springsteen and their lyrics and all that stuff. With Tapes and Trials, it was very indie, poppy. I was more focused on instrumentals, and like there's some songs in there for sure that like I resonate a lot with, where I tried to write good lyrics, but I feel like a lot of it was more like I just want to get this done and over with, kind of thing. But I've been really trying to focus more on my lyrics and like storytelling for sure. And just letting the song, while I'm recording it, just be random, like have random things happen. It doesn't have to be perfect the whole time.
Yeah.
So I just try to be more...
Like adding in that realness.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely adding that rawness. And
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, like some of the songs I've been making have been a lot of like poppy, but like I still want it to sound like the poppiness was made in my bedroom, not like it was made in a studio kind of thing. Yeah.
How do you think growing up here in the North has influenced your songwriting?
I get a lot of people telling me that my music's kind of melancholy-ish. So like happy but sad-ish at the same time. And I think like nothing wrong with Prince George, but being somewhere so isolated, but like not kind of like messes with you a little bit. Because like there's a lot of people here, but you're like not close to anything. Like everywhere else is like 8 hours away or 7 hours away. So it's like you're stuck in this little area. But I mean, it's still like happy and fun. So I think it's just like bringing that like that cold winter-esque lyric type and then that happy summer instrumental to really like emphasize that, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. How do you typically approach songwriting? Like what's your process these days?
These days I have a laptop, so I just sit on my floor. I'll like make a drum beat and then I'll just build off that.
Okay.
Sometimes like recently actually I've been like more like sit down with my guitar and write a song. But a lot of the times I'm just like I'll make it right there and then. Like I'll just boom.
Yeah.
And then I'll make like the intro and then the next few days will be making the rest of it. But like I usually just mess around until I get something I really like or
Well,
dig.
it's great that you have those recording tools
Yeah, no, for sure.
there, because I'm sure it would be a lot different if you didn't, right?
Yeah.
Just sitting down with a guitar and writing, it is a very different...
For sure. I feel like it's a lot more beneficial for like the lyricisms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because now you're not only like you're focusing on your voice and what you're saying also. So I find writing that way is really fun. If I write that way, I feel like my songs have a better story.
Right.
But if I write the other way, I feel like it has a better vibe to it. I don't know. It's a weird dynamic. I'm still figuring it out. So
Yeah. How about when you're writing your lyrics, does this take time, or are you like gathering one-liners over a while?
again, it's kind of like the same thing. So before it'd be like, I'll play the song and be like, all right, let me get some lyrics going. And it'd be like done in like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But nowadays I'm actually trying to like write about stories or write about perspectives or write about like anything kind of that's like that I've never written about before. So it's more like sitting down, have my notebook and just like writing throughout the day, or like I'll sit down with my guitar while my girlfriend sews and I'll write stuff like that. Like
Nice.
I'm just trying to get more different with it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Any sorts of like themes that you find yourself like coming back to?
Not really necessary themes. Like I always find it's in the perspective of someone. Like so like some guy or some girl, right?
Okay,
Like,
cool. So like less from your lens, but trying to put yourself.
yeah, I'm trying to put like about addiction and stuff like that. Just like I listen to Alex G, and he does a lot of just like stories of random people that things he's never been through, but like he likes to like bring awareness to that.
Yeah.
So it's just like trying to write these stories like it's a movie, but like you're just making the music instead of like a film kind of thing.
Let's talk about the Verdants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love those guys.
Yeah. We had your dad in studio playing a
old
song
man.
with you.
Yeah.
Playing Concord with you.
Yeah.
Tell me about the project, how it started.
Started with the wonderful Hamish Watson from Examine the Boar. I was working with him at the time, and they had a show. And he's like, "Hey, Kristian, I know you've never done a show before. How about you open for us?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay." But at that time, I went by KJ. So I recruited my dad, and then my other coworker at the time, Jacob, which is the bass player.
Yeah.
And we did a 3-piece, and we opened for Examine the Boar. And that was the first show I ever did. And I remember just being so nervous. And then we didn't play a show for like 6 months. And then we finally picked up Xander as our guitar player, who's also in Limelight. We had a show, and I was like, guys, I don't I don't think we should do KJ because then I get too protective over my music. I'm like, and I don't want to be that guy. So like, let's get a band name going. Let's make music so you guys have a say. Like I want you guys to be able to write the songs. I'm just a piece of this. I'm not the whole thing. I'm just a piece. So then we came up with the Verdants. I was just driving home and I was like, I like the color green. Yeah. And then they all agreed. So it worked out that way. And then it was magic from them. It was just,
So the songwriting for the Verdants is more of a collaborative thing amongst
definitely
everyone?
try to be.
Yeah.
As being like the rhythm guitarist, it's a lot easier for me to just come up with a chord progression. But I don't write the melody, like the lead guitar. I don't write the bass. I don't write the drums. I'm just writing the like.
Everyone's like arranging together.
Yeah, everyone has their own parts that they do, and even like we haven't jammed in a while just because I moved. But like sometimes Xander would come up with this part, and then we'd build off that, or like vice versa. So it's been pretty good.
Yeah, I love that. That's very cool. So you've been away for a bit. When you're done your program, do you plan to move back to Prince George?
So my girlfriend Paige is going to be doing schooling, so I'm coming back here and then hopefully get some music stuff going.
Cool. And hopefully have a studio.
Yes. Or help at a studio.
Help at a studio.
I wouldn't mind help at studios either.
Oh, we need some more. We need some more audio folks. Yeah. Definitely. Can never have too many.
Right.
Yeah. No, I think that's great. Do you remember the first song that you ever wrote?
Yes.
Yeah?
I do. Yes.
Have you recorded it? Or
it has been recorded. It's on YouTube somewhere deep far away.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
I never came across that, I don't think.
No.
What was the style like
it was
for
very
that first song compared
folky,
to now? Very folky.
Sad,
okay.
folky, mopey folky.
Sad, mopey folky. I like that.
Yeah.
That's good. You should keep that. Mopey folky.
Mopey folky, yeah.
I like the genre sad boy folk.
Yeah, that's good.
Sad boy folk works too.
It does.
We're going to listen to your song Aliens acoustic later in the episode, and we're also going to play it on here now for our listeners to hear the recorded version.
Aliens. Okay, so that's like on one of my first projects, I think it is. Old song. I recorded the guitar on an old tape machine for cassette.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I mean, my dad bought me like this, not even like a 4-track, just like a tape machine.
Yeah.
And I remember being really inspired because I was watching a gaming video on YouTube, and it was about like aliens just taking these people and abducting them and all that stuff. So I felt really inspired. So I wrote the song Aliens, and it took like about a day. Like it was just me kind of messing around and being like finally happy with it. it didn't take too much, but I remember like I never had like a solidified story or purpose because I kind of like letting people have their own versions of my songs. Like you make it what you need it to be, kind of thing. And we were getting for the Verdants, they were like, let's do this song. So I was like, okay, yeah, for sure. And Jacob's like, oh, I love this song. I'm like, thanks, man. He's like, what's it about? I'm like, oh, I was just watching a YouTube video. He's like, what? I thought it was about like being alienated and like depressed and stuff like that. I'm like, it can be like if that's what you want it to be. But yeah, no, it was really fun. But it was just something simple I whipped up in that day. And I remember being super proud because I wasn't making like a whole bunch of songs. It was really hard for me at the time. Like I couldn't stick to a song. But I did with that one, and it was awesome. Yeah.
Do you find if you do like kind of start something and not finish it within like a certain amount of time, does it just kind of fall to the wayside?
It does, but sometimes it doesn't. Like 80% of the time, I think it would. But like sometimes there's like one that I really like a lot, so I know in the back of my head that like I gotta finish this at some point. Yeah. Maybe not now, maybe not in a couple months, but it's gonna be done. Yeah. Like I have a song "Flowers" on my latest album, and that one sat for like probably like 5 months. Like I made the intro and I was super happy with it, and then I just put it away. Yeah. But then I finally got back to it. So
do you think with your solo project, could you see yourself performing as Kristian Janzen?
Yeah. So I'm hoping when I get back we can do a lot more Kristian Janzen shows.
Cool.
Because I know a lot of people that are like Xander from, he loves performing. He'll do like he loves performing and he likes my music. So, and my dad and like Jacob maybe, but like you don't want to be like the Verdants, but like renamed. So it's like I'm trying to find like a way to do it differently. So
totally.
Yeah.
Maybe get costumes for one and
wear masks.
Yeah. Exactly. But since you've been at school, how have you found like your recording process has changed? Like, were there things that you were doing before that you learned at school that, okay, this is much more efficient, or this was totally wrong, or if you've picked up some like new tools that have been like integrated? For sure.
I would say yes, because there's been a few. Like grouping tracks together, and then you can EQ it all at once.
Oh, wow.
So if you have like a whole group of guitars, you can just group them and EQ it. Mm-hmm. Stuff like that, EQ, like how to use actual effects and stuff like that. But mostly, no, I kind of stick to my DIY way because my teacher said, if there's a specific sound and you already have the sound, just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
So
cool.
So I'm just taking what I'm learning to help other people, to help other bands, people that want to sound more sharp, want to sound more like this, like that. I'm just keeping that in my mind so I know how to do that.
Totally. If the opportunity
arises, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so let's talk about kind of, the vibe that the Verdants is bringing and how that kind of sound came to be.
Yeah, so again, it originated from us doing like my music, and then I really like indie music, all that stuff, so when we write a song, I always have that kind of in mind, and so it's just like kind of engraved in my head. Jacob, our bass player, also really loves like sad indie music, but he also loves metal, right?
Oh,
he's a huge metalhead.
Yeah.
So a lot of the bass stuff he writes always has that like kind of like he always kind of changes it up to be a bit more metal, and like, or like just to his liking, right?
Yeah.
Xander also likes the indie music, but he likes Radiohead, like same with Jacob, but like more of that alternative type style. Yeah. And my dad loves grunge, so we get those loud banging drums, right? So I think it kind of it's like this melting pot of like genres we like that we try to keep like together, because I know like a lot of the choruses we like to heavy it up a lot, and then like a lot of like the riffs and stuff we like to indieify. So it's just like it's kind of like a melting pot of what we do.
I love that. Yeah. And I've seen some pictures of you looking like you're totally in your element too. Being a vocalist, I don't care what you say, you're a vocalist in that band. How has the performing been for you?
It's been great.
I feel a lot of fun.
I think after our second show came along, and that's when it really clicked. We moved, and now like a kind of a motto is like, let's just go up there. If we break something, we break something. Like we'll figure it out after, but like we want energy. I don't like sitting there and like that's fine. That is completely fine, but like
that's not for this project.
Exactly. For this, I want to be able to like smash my guitar if I need to, like jump around. Like our last show, we at Almanica, we were playing, and one of our songs, it does like a drop, like a build up, and then it drops, right? Yeah. And we just rushed the crowd. Like we jumped off stage, all three of us, and we were like dancing, moshing with the crowd and stuff. Like I just wanted it to be like a show. Like
Totally.
everyone in the audience can just be like vibe out, and like
Yeah.
just feel welcomed.
Super
Right.
fun. Yeah, I love that so much. That's really great. Yeah, I'm really excited for you to come back to our community.
Yeah, no, I miss it.
Yeah, come back to our community, play some live shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like to see what's next for you and your solo project as
Yeah,
well.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we do plan on recording some Verdant songs when I come back too. So
Yeah,
because that needs to be done. That's been needed to be done for a while now. So
Okay.
it's just
You can help with that.
yeah, no, exactly. Like
Totally.
yeah, but I think we have
Awesome.
like 8 songs that we have done, so we just need to record them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, I think on that note, yeah, we're so excited to see what's next for you and looking forward to hearing how the rest of your program goes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I want to thank you so much for being here and spending time with us in studio for the Northern Static series on CFUR 88.7 FM. You can listen online anytime at cfur.ca. And please stay tuned for an acoustic performance by Kristian Janzen.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I saw your face, it was displaced and cold. Grab my coat, you're feeling warm. She said no. Snow comes down and it's not around no more. You don't care no more. You don't care no more. You don't care no more. You don't care. Velvet brain, what a shame. So forth. Taking aim all the same. Concord. And I tried to run away that day. And the light took our souls away. And they came over the hill, and the lights in the sky, they kill, oh, they kill.